What's up, everybody? It's your boy Walking Mandu, and we're back here at Wrenchtrenchers Garage. We're not actually in the garage, we're actually in my truck. And what we're doing is we're on our way to Harbor Freight for my $75 challenge. Now, I'm recording on my phone right now because all of my cameras are charging and no memory, any of that good stuff. But right now at the gas station, gonna fuel up, gonna head over to Harbor Freight, and we are going to use this guy right here. I didn't go into my wife's purse there, Adam. What I did is, this is from my mom for Christmas, and this has $50 on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add another $25 in cash, and we are going to see if our $75 challenge works out to our benefit for what I'm trying to do inside of the shop. So I will see you when I get there. All right, guys, we're armed with the with what we need, and we are at the Harbor Freight Tools right here, and we're going in. We're going to see what we can get for my $75 challenge. See you in a bit. Hey, what's up, guys? We're finally back from my little outing at Harbor Freight, and boy, do I have some stuff. And my little $75 challenge has gone great, and by great I mean I overspent still. I ended up going over by like $6. Don't hurt me, everybody. You know what? I don't think this is a contest. You know what? You can't judge me on how much I spent at Harbor Freight. It's Harbor Freight. And you know what? You know there's value, and there's deals, and there's things that I had to have in order to make this whole thing work. So going over by $6, I don't think it's that bad of a deal. I don't think that's big of a deal. You know what? Fight me in the comments. Fight me in the comments over my little $6 that I went over, $6.24. My little bit of money that I went over on this thing. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got, but I kind of gotta tell you the kind of what happened. Okay, so the first time I went, I ended up buying some little trolley wheels, like trolley wheels. I just ended up buying little trolley wheels, and they weren't the swivel kind. They were the straight out kind, and I needed the swivel kind. So I had to wait a day because Harbor Freight's not that close to me. So I had to wait a day so I can go and return those. But they didn't have the swivel ones that I wanted. The ones that I wanted were actually at Home Depot. So I ended up just exchanging for something else, and that exchange ended up making me go just a little bit over on the price. So there, I've explained myself. And you know what? I don't know why I've explained myself. It doesn't even matter. I don't care what you think. I don't care. Alright, I care a little bit. But we're going to get into what I actually ended up buying from Harbor Freight. So, the first thing I'm going to go ahead and show you is these little rails here. These are socket rails to keep your sockets in place, and the whole idea behind these are to keep all these sockets that I have hanging out back here. I'm going to put them all on rails and in order so that I can put them in a small travel style toolbox for like when I go to the junkyard, or when I do on location fixes, or even if I gotta take it just right out to the front yard and work on something, maybe like an old junk car that I gotta tear down or something like that. So that's why I got these rails. So these rails are originally 99 cents. I know they're probably cheap. I don't know how long they're gonna last. I don't know if they're gonna rust. I really don't know much about these, but they were 99 cents. But while I was at the store getting these little things for 99 cents, well, a nice, generous gentleman customer came to me and was like, hey, you know, I got a coupon code that'll make these 79 cents. Yes, that's right. I have these rails that can fit up to 15 sockets. I got them for 79 cents a piece. So you know what I did for 79 cents a piece? Yep, I got some money for it. I got about 16 of these things, and basically what I did was I got 4 3/8 inch, I got 4 1/4 inch, I got 1/2 inch, I got as much as I possibly thought I would need. I got as much as I thought I'd possibly need, because they're 79 cents a piece. So every little piece of every tiny little socket that I have, oh yeah, it's going on a rail. And guess what? These rails have little holes in them right here, right? So there's going to be some sort of way that I'm going to attach these rails into the toolbox so that they don't move at all, and everything will stay put. And if I flip it to the side, or if I gotta, you know, throw it in the truck or something like that, the stuff ain't gonna go flying around. So that's kind of the plan. That's kind of the move. So hopefully these work and they don't rust and they don't get destroyed, and they're probably the cheapest damn rails out there. Let's just hope they don't act like the cheapest ones. Hopefully they actually do somewhat what I need them to do, because I tell you what, I feel like Scrooge McDuck swimming around in his little coin bin, because I've got so many of these. But anyhow, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, the next thing I got, yeah, that's right, I got some more rails. These rails right here were $3.99 for this little set. Now, the reason why I got these is because they're a little bit smaller, and there's one of each kind. There is a 3/8, a ½ inch, and then there's a 1/4 inch rail in this thing. And the reason why I got this is because this would be perfect for things like swivels, extensions, adapters, stuff like that. So things that I actually probably do not have a rail for, that may be adapter things, I think this would be good. And the reason why I ended up getting this over another set of the 79-cent ones is because these have plastic rails on them, and they're easy to tell apart from the rest. So I'll be able to kind of just eyeball if I just need some kind of adapter or extension, other than just reaching for another one, trying to dig out an extension or something through a whole mess of socket rails. So hopefully this stands out a little bit and makes it a little bit easier for me to pick this out. So that's why I went with this one. Now the next thing I got, I couldn't help myself. This is what I actually returned those wheels for, those little trolley wheels. I actually returned those little trolley wheels for this guy right here. You know, hold on. Alright guys, so I actually had to go to my toolbox and get this one, because I have to tell you, I probably said this on all of my other videos, if not at least one of my other videos, that this has to be my favorite ratchet. This thing is so awesome. Because it's so awesome, and I ended up breaking one, and they replaced it for free, I ended up buying the little 1/4 inch one. This is so cool. I love this thing. It was an in-store purchase sale for like, I think it was like $18.99 or something like that. I don't have the exact pricing for it. Yeah, actually it was on sale for $19.99. And because I did this on a return, this was a separate trip, I was able to get 20% off of this guy. So this made this $15.99. And these things are so cool. I wish they had this same flex head, long handled ratchet and a ½ inch, but I think the only one, and a ½ inch drive, but I think they only had the extendable ½ inch. I did not see the flex head ½ inch. If they have one, that's the next thing I'm going for. But for now, I ended up with the 1/4 inch, because these things come in so much handy. They're just so handy, and I just love these things. These are awesome. Alright, so the next thing I ended up getting was this. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's right. I got a mover's dolly. And this mover's dolly is typically $15.99, but I had a coupon that made it $11.99. Now, I know what you're thinking. Welcome on, dude. I mean, you got the little trolley wheels on this thing. Why in the world wouldn't you just buy some trolley wheels and make one of these yourself? It's just some wood and a little bit of old carpet and some wheels. No, the answer is no. I've tried building one of these myself, and I'm telling you, it costs about twice as much as just buying one. Because the wheels themselves are $4 a piece, around there anyway. So by the time you get all 4 wheels, you have already spent $16. When you can get the whole thing put together for you, no time, no stress, no mess, you can get this whole thing for 12 bucks? Come on. You can't, look, you can't. I mean, look at this. You cannot beat this. $11.99, and you know why I'm using this? It's because I have transmissions that have been scraping up my floors because I've been pulling them and hurting my back pulling transmissions around. Now I can throw a transmission on one of these trolleys and wheel it around the shop along with whatever else I need to put. These things are good up to 1,000 pounds. So up to 1,000 pounds, you can probably put a whole engine on one of these things and then just be able to wheel it around the shop. So that's why I got this. I needed something to help me move some of these heavier objects that I don't have wheels for. So that's why I got it. For 12 bucks, I'm good. Thank you. Alright, so the next thing I got is a freebie. I went ahead and got that little magnetic parts holder. In my opinion, you can't have too many of these. These parts holders, you need. I mean, just get them. Just get them. If they're free, just get them. These and the lights. The lights are good too. So you can't go wrong with a magnetic parts holder, tray holder. One of these. These things are great. It was supposed to stick. But yeah, these things are great. Bam. Anyway, so the next thing I got is, yeah, that's right, I got a vise. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to show you this vise that I've been using for the past couple of years. And I got this one for this vise right here a long time ago from Home Depot for like $19. And it's been serving me well. It's done its job. But it's time to upgrade. It's time to go. It's time to go with a nicer vise. So this is this one is a 4-inch, and so is this one. This is a 4-inch vise. I was gonna get the 5-inch vise, but it really would have blown the budget. And you know how I am about budgets. I don't like to blow the budget, but I always do. But anyway, I got the 4-inch vise, and I tell you what, this is a big upgrade from what I had before. And no, it's not going on this little flimsy table. It is going on a workbench that I'm building for part 2 of my shop cleanup. Maybe part 3. We're gonna see how this goes. But this is a heavy duty vise. And this thing's awesome. It comes with, it has a little anvil on it so that if you gotta like do some bangy things and bust some stuff up and do a whole bunch of craziness, you can actually do that. So this is awesome. I love this thing. I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to put it on my new workbench and be able to do some cool stuff. So I'm happy about that. Alright guys, so in the end, my grand total for this thing, even with the returns and everything else, the grand total for this thing turned out to be $81.24. So I ended up, going, $6.24 over budget. But you can't be mad at me, because I'm telling you, I came away with everything I needed to complete my little shop cleanup and possibly get my little portable toolbox going. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to buy my Zazzle store. If you want to buy some merch, that's the place to do it. And you guys keep wrenching. Wrench, trench out. Peace.